So this campground that we're at that we visited last weekend, this is Swan Bay Resort. It's located in the North Country of New York. It's about only maybe 10 minutes from the Canadian border. It's near Alexander Bay. It's a very, very beautiful resort. They say that they're the premier resort in New York State. Um, it is a waterfront property with luxury and natural beauty. Um, it's in the right near the Thousand Islands. I mean, it's a RV camp. Here's some of the cottages. They have quite a bit of cottages that you can rent out. Uh, they're one of their. I mean, they have a lot of RV sites. I want to say 192 RV sites. They do have 20, 30, and 50 amp. One thing that I did think was strange, they charge for whatever your hookup. I want to say it was like $5 for 30 amp, $10 for 50 amp. That was the first time I ever noticed that. All their sites are full hookup, which is a really good thing. The best part of the campground completely is their marina. They have a launching where you do your boat launching. It was for me. We had our jet skis out there. It was a kind of far that you had to back up, which is just fine. They had a lot of places that you can take your boat and rent it there. And they had something that I've never seen before. They have where you can actually put your jet skis up on this pad, so they're not just sitting in the water, which is a problem. The last time we put our jet skis out and we tied them up, it tended to bump the water a lot, which got some scratches. So those little like air pads were really nice to put your jet ski on if you were able to rent them. They didn't let me know when we checked in that they had those. That's something I wish they would have did, because those were really nice and convenient. Um, their swimming pools were nice swimming pools. They have two of them, but the campground has so many sites, and it be crowded. The times that we have went there, it's always packed. So their swimming pools are completely packed. They have one swimming pool mainly for kids and one swimming pool for adults, that's because they have a tiki bar right next to one of their swimming pools. The tiki bar was crowded. I mean, it was very, very popular. The swimming pool and the tiki bar is really, really popular for this site. Only thing I could say, I just wish they were a lot bigger. They were pet friendly. One thing that I had that I thought was really nice was they had a bus that ran, I want to say 4 or 5 times a day. It would take you to Alexander Bay if you wanted to go down there and enjoy the Alexander Bay downtown. Get a meal if you want. That part was nice. And they also had the bus also took you to Clayton, which was another water town that they would take you to, and you can go eat down there or anything like that. Here's the boat launching part that I was talking about. Like I said, it was as you see when I turn around and walk back, it's a nice far walk back. I did try to show some of the where you can tie your boat down. I mean, they had a lot of slots to where you can put your boat. If I had to say that, like I said, I believe that was the best feature, and that's probably why a lot of people come and camp here. They had a lot of items that you can rent. I mean, I want to say they had 4 or 5 boats that maybe even more than that, but the 4 or 5 pontoon boats, and I want to say maybe one or two other kind of boats that you can rent, which that is nice. You can see you can see real good how far you can rent back, how far you have to back in to get in, to back up. Also, you see they rent bikes. Like I said, they had almost every water item that you can rent. And in here they had a food truck that was out there for ice cream and regular food. It's one of the popular restaurants in Watertown, has that food truck out there. And this nice little sitting area that you can see. Me and my wife, we spent quite a bit of time out here in those chairs that you see, just looking out over the water. Here's where you can see a lot of the places where you can park your boats. As you can see, there's a lot of areas that they have that you can boat at. The food truck had a wide variety of food that you can choose from if you chose to eat there. So that part was really nice. And like I said, they had a lot of campgrounds. Also, something that I never seen that this campground had, they had two houses that you could rent. You know, and I want to say those houses had 3 or 4 bedrooms in them. So that part was really nice if you wanted to rent a house. As you can see, I mean, one part of the campground, a lot of the camping sites are stacked on top of each other. One thing that I do like, whenever you do call to book a spot, they always tell you if there's something that you may not like about that spot. They actually inform you. When I called, they let me know where this spot is behind the grocery store, even though there's a little bit of woods in it, but they still told me anyway. The grocery store was fairly new, and they had nice walk paths to get to the grocery store. They also had drive path connected to the grocery store where you didn't even have to go on the road. So that part was really nice. Me and my wife went to the grocery store a couple times to buy some food to cook on the grill. So as I said, that part was really nice. And one thing that they did tell me that I kind of, it was okay, but they had what they call like shared yards where if you're going out with a group of people, you could be parked next to each other, and where you don't have to share fireplaces, but you do share like your front porch, your front yard. So if you're going out with if you're a big group of people that's going out, that feature was nice. Actually, I didn't know the people that was next to us. They were really nice. It wasn't a problem at all. But the people behind us, they had a share space, and they went, and it was by maybe 8 of them camping, and each of them had a shared space. So I'm sure for them that feature was really nice. They had restrooms located throughout the campgrounds. They were super clean. That was really nice. They came and picked up your trash um, every morning between 8 and 11, and I didn't see any garbage cans around there, which that was really nice. I done been to some campgrounds where the garbage cans are located throughout the campground, and sometimes they be really full. So that part was super duper nice. As you can see, as I walk through the campground, and I like to just to walk through the campsite instead of just talking about the campsite or take a couple pictures. I really wanted you to kind of see, what type of spaces you have, and how your RV would be situated. As I said, I think they really did live up to their name of a premier campground. I don't know if it's the premier luxury campground in New York State. There's a campground, Association Island, maybe about 45 minutes from here, which I've camped there quite a few times, and those are really nice. So that's pretty much a part of the camp. That's pretty much the campground. What I'll do now is I'll just let you as enjoy the rest of the video so that you can see where the campground, where the different camping spots are at. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do come to Swan Bay, like I said, which is a really super nice campground, especially if you're a boater. If you like to boat, you like to jet ski, you like to, do anything related to water, this is a perfect place to go camping. It's on the St. Lawrence River. So if you like the river, sometimes you can see the big shipping boats come through. We didn't get to have to see that. I was a little upset. That was one of the reasons we wanted to go through, because I was really looking forward to see a big ship drive through this river. And one of the things that we did get to do on the jet ski, we rode our jet skis down to Association Island. That part was nice. We didn't park, we didn't stop and eat or anything like that, but we did get to ride down there. And also, you can see the Thousand Island Bridge. If you go the other way towards Clayton, you can see the Thousand Island Bridge. It's a huge bridge that you have to drive over to get to Wesley Island, and also if you're going into Canada. So that part, to be able to ride my jet ski underneath that bridge, that was something that I really enjoyed. Again, thank you for watching the video. I hope that it helps you if you decide to come to this campground to camp. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.